And we're back. Let's see how this goes today. Bit of a headache. Taking painkillers for it. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so we're heading into the forest to talk to this woman who has the sea chart. Oh god, it was a trap chest. Put the monsters in the chest. Like, if you're not going to have anything in the chest, you might as well have had the monsters in the chest. I don't like that it automatically is set to AI. Still, at least based on last time, having moved it to command, it's not going to be on command for the rest of the session. That's alright. What is that? Rhino? Rhinoceros beetle? Oh, they're big. Nice. Most of them are going for Lunar. Oh, this multi-attack is great. Love it. Alright, so these guys poison with the bites. I don't know why some of them have blooming flowers and some of them don't. Okay. Some kind of poison immunity would be great. Alright. Let's do a bit of healing. Probably enough for now. Was that a big fly in the corner? Two of these flies are spinning around in circles, one of them isn't. I wonder if, like, each enemy type has two animations. Two possible animation sets. That'd be kind of neat, actually. Can't believe that fly, those two flies both did, like, dive bomb attacks into sick backflips. Like, you can fly, you didn't need to do the sick backflip. How you doing, Clem? We have to let Lunar come on the adventure with us. She's the healer. Like, I'd sooner not take the tank than not take the healer. Oh, I didn't heal her. I meant to. You're about to call the tax people. Tell them you have a copy of Rule of Rose. Tax deductible. I don't know what this button's doing. Alright. Seriously, 2 attacks per turn? Wonderful. Love it. I think this might be a game you'd want to try, Clem. It has been quite entertaining. And charming. Like, definitely can't underestimate the charm of it. I've been thinking more about Parasite Eve. I feel like Parasite Eve is a game that probably does better for you on a second playthrough. I feel like if I went through it again, I'd probably enjoy it more the second time. Okay, the wasps have a bunch of... Oh, health. Yeah, something like that. Especially, like, the entirety of the final sequence. Plus, knowing more about how the mechanics are intended to work and such, it probably does go down better on a second playthrough. I don't know, like... I think Link to the Past explains everything well enough. If you explore. Because, like, I've thought about that previously a few times. And... there's stuff like, oh, the ice rod is in a cave just off on its own, but it's required to finish the game. The flute is required to finish the game, but it's often an unconnected thing. And it's like, if you explore, a lot of that comes up naturally. And signs will tell you stuff and give you hints towards stuff. Like, I think Link to the Past does it pretty well. God, it's still not dead. Why did that one die so fast? Alright, we'll be here when you get back, Clem. He's actually 3 hits? Worth considering. Very nice. The load times for battles are actually pretty good, considering it's a PS1 game. Like, that's one thing I definitely noticed when we were doing Final Fantasy IX last year. Like, the load times for battles are so long in that game. And that's not even, like, oh, it's because of the PS1. Like, other PS1 RPGs load battles so much faster than that. FF7 is faster than that. It's kind of crazy. God damn it. Yeah, it's about 3 hits for these guys then. Yeah. Like, that might legitimately be something that the HD port does better. Just the load times. I wonder if it's any better if you set disk speed to fast. That's not something I've ever really messed with. The PS3 has the option of having disk speed for PS1 games set to normal or fast, even if it's a digital disc. And I've heard it breaks some games, but I've heard that it can also speed up loading in some games. So it might be worth looking into. There we go. What's with all these booby-trap chests? One thing I always appreciate in RPGs like this is a tangible sense of growth per level. And you can see it on the enemies here, like every time we level up, we're doing more damage per attack. And that's great. I love seeing stuff like that. Hmm. That's a good hit. Awesome. Almost had it. Another trap chest. What's going on in this place? Alright, and the other one. One thing this encounter system does that I end up really liking about this, though, is because encounters only happen on the field map when enemies touch you, when their enemy sprite touches you. It means that there are no random encounters on the overworld. And I'm okay with that. Makes exploration so much less of a hassle. Or just navigating the overworld. Yeah, you're doing Squall. It reminds me, actually, I want to turn off the point redemptions. I have a new idea of what we're doing with those. So we did Parasite Eve. That. And... who's next PS1 game? Oh. There we go. Last minute preps can get full go for tomorrow's fun. Nice. I'm doing okay. A bit of a headache, my shoulder's aching for some reason, but it's been building. That's been building up over the last few days. It might be. Might just be sitting wrong. I feel like I've been sat like this for quite a while, kind of leaning on it a lot. over the last couple of days, but I don't know. I haven't done as much gaming in the last couple of days, so I've not been sat like this properly in my chair. Okay, take out the flies. That'll set us up well for the next turn. So Alex and Ramus can focus on the wasp while Lunar takes out the fly. $15 again. That's right. I remember you mentioned the Chrono Trigger playthrough. I don't know. I mean, I did 12 hours for my birthday last year. The longest I've gone by like 4 hours. I think the longest I'd done before that was like 9 hours. When I did Ocarina of Time in a single sitting. But that 12-hour stream was actually pretty okay. I took a break at one point to have a quick bite to eat. I made sure I was regularly hydrated, and aside from that, I was mostly fine. It ended up feeling like a bold choice to do all of Arkham Knight story mode in a single sitting on New Game Plus. Like, that felt bold. And it felt bold, like, by about halfway. I was like, okay, I really need to be on the ball with a lot of this, because we're not getting stuff like the counter prompts or anything. And I'm going to start getting tired at some point. But I ended up pulling through pretty nicely. I was quite happy with that. We might do something like that again this year, though I'm not sure what we'd do. Yeah, you don't like taking frequent breaks. I think I ended up with like 3 breaks, none of them really over like 5 minutes.
Hey there! Get me out of this thing!
Okay. Yeah, we are the good guys after all.
Hey there, kiddies! My name is Nash. I'm a level 3 apprentice from the famous magic city of Vane that floats around the Goddess Tower. The area around the Sea Hag's house can be a little tricky, so be sure to watch your step around here, okay?
Okay. How you doing, Zeke? Not having any manners, he says, as he demanded we free him, and then refuses to say thank you. Sandwiches and water in my fridge. Yeah, I have drinks in my fridge right here. Quick microwave meals is what I had. And, like, 12 hours can, unless you end up overdoing it on the drinks, like 3 breaks for hitting the bathroom, but you can use those breaks as you're doing other things as well. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna go grab food and do a toilet break. I think it works out fairly well. I think Niall's right. Why is he going to position himself at the front of the party? Or is this the back? Ah, no, he's at the back of the party now. It's okay, Niall. You can kill him in his sleep. If this is how the party's going to grow every time we get a new party member, I feel like this game's probably got at least 6 party members, so imagine we have 6 people plus Niall following us. That'd be crazy. Hello? Oh, that's a shelf. Alright. No, you can't eat Ramus. Why you'd punch him? Yeah, Lunar's the better shot. Cool. That seems reasonable. So Nash doesn't have any weaponry now. And I didn't bring a spare weapon. Or did I? Yeah, that's decent. Okay, not an issue. This world has Thailand? Mm-hmm. Just for breakfast anymore? Now it's for brunch. The idea of cats being the other white meat is kind of funny. Alright, let's head off. Looks like those trap chests might have reset. Okay, so he's a physical attacker, but he's also the fastest. Let's keep it in mind. Awesome. Now let's head back to Psycho. Oh, something happening? Well, the better question is, where do we eat? Yeah, I'm gonna go save. Why am I leaving town? I can save anywhere. Where did you hear that from? It's the reference guide you've been dying for. Yeah, maybe one of you guys should go do something with it. You've got a spare. Cool. You gonna lead the way? No? Quiet now. Wonder what's actually happening at the port. Is it really just a monster eating stuff? Hmm. What the flipping hot dog? A monster attacking the docks. I knew going to Maribia was dangerous. I hope my daughter decides to stay here where the docks are being attacked. Come on. Right, the goddess, and stay here so we can't kill the thing. Oh, Lunar's great. I love her. But I remember I pray to that statue before I go to fight the monster. So T, did you finish Suikoden last night? What do you think of it? Are you gonna be jumping straight into Suikoden 2? I have no luck because my wife caught me cheating on her while I was gambling. Sonic Adventure is... You've already... Why are you doing Sonic Adventure again, Teak? Because that's what people voted for. Yeah. Suikoden 1's really good. I think it also has a bunch of charm to it. It's pretty simplistic in a lot of its design. I think it does what it does well enough. It's also interesting to note that, like, the idea that Suikoden began as was Suikoden 2. And they were like, I don't know if we can really put together a game that would do this whole story justice. How dare you? I played VR missions. I played it for over 3 hours. It was shit. But I played it for over 3 hours. I've been playing the games people have been telling me to play. Yeah, they were like, here's the idea that we have for the story. We don't know if we can make a game to do this story justice. So they decided to do a practice game. That practice game was Suikoden, and the original idea is Suikoden 2. Which is a really interesting way to approach development. At some point this year, I'm probably going to go back and actually get the chance to finish Suikoden this time, without losing the save file. And then with that done, I'll be able to move on to Suikoden 2. And I finished Parasite Eve. Why? Why would you call yourself Famous Bond? Jellyfish? Is chat not popping up again? No, it is. Excellent. Yeah, I played the games people redeemed. Don't at me. Yeah, I guess so. I was really hoping Nash would just fall over there. It would have been great. But yeah, after this, like, Flame redeemed Ace Combat 3, and we're going to do Ace Combat 3. And then after that, I've listed all the current games that I have that I'm willing to do for this year. And I think I'm just going to do a random number generator and pull one out. Let's see how that goes for a bit. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Here we go.
Check this out.
That was nasty. Why did it just heal?
Check this out.
So it can heal, it regens in between each round. What's the solution to that, I wonder?
Check this out.
I'm pretty sure we are out damaging its healing capabilities, but not by as much as I'd like.
Check this out. Check this out.
Is that paralyzed Ramus? Yeah, so Ramus can't attack right now. Not sure there's anything I can do for that.
Check this out.
No, healing didn't bother to do anything, it just defaulted to attacking the monster. And at this rate, it's absolutely going to out-heal the damage we're doing.
Check this out.
There we go.
Check this out.
That's nasty. We may be basically back to the beginning of the fight with that.
Check this out. Yeah, it's out healing the damage we're doing to it right now. And Alex is trapped. God damn retro art. Can't even just reset the game properly. Alright, go into that with some of the MP restoration items that I've got. I use Duck Station for my own personal use, Teak. I use Swan Station on RetroArch for the stream because RetroArch lets me choose where the retro achievements are going to show up. On Duck Station, they'll only show up on the bottom left, and there's no way to move that. On RetroArch, I can have them appear at the bottom middle.
Plus, unified hotkeys are really nice. It's retro achievements. A lot of these emulators now have an option for you to connect them to your retro achievements account. And it's all done through retro achievements. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I think I'm better prepared this time.
Check this out.
We'll see. But yeah, being able to regenerate like 90 hit points per turn, ridiculous. So we gotta try and out-damage that however we can.
Check this out. Check this out.
That's also bullshit. A boss enemy so early in the game that can trap party members with no way of stopping it and regenerates that much health per turn.
Check this out.
Like, that's just not nice.
Check this
So
out.
while these two party members are trapped, I have no way of doing enough damage to make its regen, like, less effective. Absolutely, Squirrel.
Check this out.
Come on, get back on your feet.
Thanks, Noel.
Check this out. Check this out.
80 times Alex's level? That's ridiculous. The potential for that is so high. To be fair, Clint, we've not been fighting this thing for long. 6.
Check this out.
Like, with that regen, and that regen being so much... You fucking kidding me? You can do that to 3 party members? Like, it feels like it's so close to an unwinnable situation just because of how strong that regen is. Which is crazy. I want to know what that thing's total health is. Also, I realised just before Lunar got locked into Mucus that her Fortify song boosts attack as well as defense. And it's like, you know what? That would have been useful. That would have absolutely been useful. That's on me. Cool, this trip across the sea better be free. Cheat sheet for tomorrow. So what are you thinking? Like, boss weaknesses, preferred strategies and such? Because I can't think of much with Chrono Trigger that you wouldn't just be able to either recall easily enough or like intuitively figure out. Chrono Trigger's really good for that. Biggest city in the world, they say. I mean, that's fair enough, but I also feel like with a lot of the bosses, a lot of it's easy enough to figure out on the fly. And the only real exception to that, I think, is like the 2 golem bosses that you've got to fight in Zeal. They're dicks. Hate those things. But up until that point, I think Chrono Trigger is actually pretty smooth sailing and very intuitive. Chrono Trigger has been entered onto the list for this year. Once we're done with Ace Combat 3 Electrosphere after Lunar saw the Star Story complete. That's fair enough. If you got a strategy for those, I think you're sorted. But yeah, once we're done with Lunar Silver Star Story complete, and then it's Combat 3 Electrosphere, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up a random number generator and get it to pick a number between 2 and 115. And whatever number that is will correspond to a number that I've given a game for PlayStation. And we'll play whatever game comes out. And to give you an example, I'll be able to just pull this up right now. Random number generator, minimum 2, maximum was 115, yes. So we generate that, it gives me 87. 87 is Suikoden. I'll probably put the list on the Discord, so I have an easy link to it and you guys can see what's there. So, like, if we're doing that proper, the next game would be Suikoden. Why listen to somebody who's got nothing worthwhile to say? Lunar, you're walking slow. Is it the mucus? Is it because you got slimed? Yeah, because some of the games we've got are parts of a series. Each game that is part of a series that I want to start from the beginning, or from like the second installment or whatever, has multiple entries listed as the same thing. So like we've done Spyro 2. No, we've done Spyro, so there are 2 Spyro listings, and whichever one of those comes up, we'll do Spyro 2, and then delete that off, and then it'll just be 1 Spyro left, and so on and so forth. What? I feel like the healer would be the least burden on the trip. I'd rather lose Nash, though. Luna, get on the boat. Luna, get on the boat. Luna, please don't leave me with Nall. Now, don't leave Luna behind.
Luna! Luna, you have to come with us!
What?
Luna! All the exciting adventures in the world mean nothing if you're not with us. This isn't just my adventure, Luna. It's ours.
Oh, Alex, but what if...
There's no time to think about it. Hurry! Give me your hand. Come on!
Oh, I hope I did the right thing. It's all so exciting. That was close. You almost didn't make it, Luna.
Now, our real adventure can finally begin.
Great, now I don't have to worry about not having a healer. Too late, Luna. You can't go back now. Alright. I'm so glad Luna's with us. Was genuinely concerned I was about to lose my healer. But how can wind blow through the sails if the sail is raised? Look at that, it's all tied up and everything. There's no wind going through any of that. All this guy call us a brats, call us brats and tell us to go elsewhere, when we're the entire reason the ship's even moving. Who cares about the guys? Tell me about the fish. No, I'm good. Thanks. I can't believe we saved the ship and their entire business, and they just dump us in second class. Yeah, probably. Soap. The rope is not included. I was hoping to meet with them anyway, but you think we'll be able to get in? Nash is going to end up with his face pushed into the dirt at some point. That's understandable. At least he explains it and apologises. I appreciate that. He didn't heal me? Whose room is this? Yeah, going through a dragon trail will probably do that for you. Can't believe they have a sword just on that shelf and it's not tied down or anything. I think he's been talking the entire game, Clem. And also fly. I hope she didn't jump off the boat and start swimming back to Berg. Dude, if you're gonna threaten me, I'll beat you into a pulp. To be fair, that does sound like it takes some getting used to. Not my clothes. Alright, let's head up to deck. How you doing, Flame?
Wishing on a dream that seems far off, hoping it will come today. Into the starlit night, foolish dreamers turn their gaze, waiting on a shooting star. But what if that star is not to come? Will their dreams fade to nothing when the horizon darkens most? We all need to believe there is hope. Is an angel watching closely over me? Can there be a guiding light I've yet to see? I know my heart should guide me, but there's a hole within my soul. What will fill this emptiness inside of me? Am I to be satisfied without knowing? I wish then for a chance to see now all I need desperately is my star to
Maybe we should leave her alone. All immortality is catching up with the actors and musicians you grew up with. Yeah. Yep. Who's not going to make it to the end of this year? Done pretty well, except for that one boss that was kind of stupidly, weirdly difficult thing. It was able to regenerate itself and paralyze party members with nothing that we could do, and it was like... That seems like a lot for what is, I think, the second boss. Aside from that, though, it's pretty good. Dumblebutt. Don't come running at me now, I'm not gonna protect you. Why don't you shut your mouth? Yeah, I feel like you still don't have anything of use. There they well. I wonder if Jessica will become a party member. Don't ask anybody for directions. Treat Maribia like it's New York. Don't look up. Don't ask anyone for directions. Don't give change to people on the subway. This makes me really nice right now. I feel like standing on the bow is a really bad idea. I can't imagine how we're making so much headway considering the sails still haven't been unfurled.
Look, Alex! Look at all the ships! And the huge town! Maribia is even more splendid than I imagined!
I wonder if the Japanese version of Gnarl has a clear voice modifier over the sound. I feel like probably not. Like they probably just had the voice actor just do a specific voice for it. Oh, fuck off. Go away. I don't like you. Alright. I feel like he's gonna get taken for a ride. Country village kid shows up in the city with a dragon diamond. Absolutely gonna get taken for a ride. Absolutely. One of Maribia's most wonderful conveniences is the sewer system. Before the sewers, we just piled our poop in the street. What are the chances I'm gonna end up in the sewers? Hello? Oh. If traders flock here from across the world, that would mean there's got to be a bunch of well-established trade routes that would presumably be safe to travel along. I can't go through this door. Man, this place is huge on the inside. I'm sure he'd make a small fortune in tips, which would be a good thing because the owner doesn't pay us a fair wage. But Lunar, all we had on the boat was fish. Cool. It's good to hear, Clem. Now I'll be here to listen to all the sterling commentary I've got. Alright. Yeah, maybe that's your problem. Like, cool, how do you gamble? Well, what I do is first I get shit-faced drunk. And it's like, how often does that work out for you? Sex every man's right to be drunk and sexist. What a guy. It was his mandate that all the girls be dressed in bunny costumes. Don't really know why. Is that ode to cheap whiskey? Huh. Interesting statues of what I assume is the goddess Althea. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if Master Roshi's initial idea was like, cool, I don't feel like training either of you right now. Go and get me an attractive woman. Because that's not something that's ever likely to happen. And then Goku and Krillin were very fortunate to find an attractive woman who was on the run from the law. And was also mostly willing to put up with Master Roshi. Actually, a fair point. There's probably some good, good equipment here. Human and Beastmen work side by side and also probably have relationships. It's not weird because the Beastmen are weirdly attractive. Why don't you just send a letter? Delightful. Why would we want to marry our cousins? Well, because they're just so darn attractive. So what's this, pottery store? You sell pottery? Let's see. Herb, nuts, antidote, cleansing water, and dragonfly wings. I feel like you kind of hope, if you don't expect, you at least hope RPG music is going to be good. Because you're going to listen to a lot of it a lot. It's like the thing I say with battle systems, RPG battle systems. One of the most important things for an RPG to get right, for a JRPG to get right, is the battle system. Because if it isn't good or you don't enjoy it, that's a good 80-85% of the game you're not going to enjoy. Which is why Pokemon sucks. Red, white, blue, and black. You're right, they do exist. I met one. No. What if they do exist? No, they're probably, like, friendly creatures, because if they existed and were evil, they'd have killed us by now. Yes, I've come here to shop for weapons. That's why I recommend Maribia Express Traveler's Checks. Don't leave home without them. Okay. A lot of magicians. But I don't want to go and see where Nash is. Hello. You didn't negotiate anything with Quark. Tell me what kind of budget you're on, and I'll tell you why you need to spend more than that. My first day on the job. Tips and tactics for avoiding income taxes. How to persuade anyone to buy anything. Crazy how there's those closed chests that I just can't open. Diamond's gonna be a problem, isn't it? I think he's a crook. Oh. We're further into this game than I've ever played. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Probably worth waiting until I have my entire party back before we start buying armor. Your parents home? No? Cool. Stay in this room while I rob the place. Can't believe these people are all just leaving the front doors unlocked like this. Is that a second weapon shop? Guy's a pet mouse. I appreciate stronger weapons. Okay, let's see. Short sword, long sword, bigger sword, darts, bow, arrow flinging device. Wide and wicked. What do you think, Clem? Would you prefer a broadsword or a long sword? Thought a broadsword was a longsword. No, a broadsword's not a longsword. Hey, welcome to stream, Leo boy. So far, I'm also quite liking this game. Yeah. Look it up, Clem. Differences between broadsword and a longsword. This is my first time, yes. I thought I had something else to say, and it turns out I don't. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. I've thought about that with a few games. Just stuff that you want to like re-experience. I'm not sure this game was released in this country. Let's check. Lunar Silver Star Story complete. No, we didn't get this version. We did get Silver Star Harmony. Did we get the GBA one? No? Yeah, so we didn't get this game until Silver Star Harmony on the PSP in 2010. Crazy. Probably Longsword. Take a CD version, maybe? Let's check that. Remake of 92. Nope. Didn't get that either. Yeah, I remember hearing that it was getting another re-release, which is nice. Always appreciate games being made more accessible for people. I mean, you basically are a pet though, Noel. It's a shame the PS1 version, and by extension Lunar 2 Eternal Blue, has never been re-released on modern systems. Somebody owns it. They wouldn't be able to do these re-releases if they didn't know where the rights are. Oh, excellent. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, what? I don't think we're going to talk about this guy, though. I could probably do with more of these. They're 1,000 each? No, thank you. A magic toothbrush. Rubs your teeth while you sleep and leaves them bright, not just white. I feel like if you left a toothbrush just going at your teeth while you slept, you'd wake up to, like, no teeth and a mouthful of blood. Like, it'd just wear away at the teeth, constantly going for, like, 8 hours. Ugh. Hello. Natural looking head of fake hair. Just like Clem. Another weapon shop? This town has 3 weapon shops? Why don't you go over there and say, do you miss her then? Ah yes, the goddess Althena. Why is a guy in a back alley telling me to just, like, go to these places? Hello. I bought a fire cane already, didn't I, though? I feel like I did. Clint, did you ever see that advert that Jason Momoa did? Where he, like, walks into his house after a busy day and, like, takes off all of his stuff? Like, he takes off his fake arms and he's got, like, little wimpy arms. He takes off his legs and he's got actually really short. He removes his wig. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with you. Like, you just end the stream and then you just, like, put it on the little mannequin. We sell armor for magicians, and by that we mean, like, literally just robes. We sell cloth. Again, I'll come back when I've got my my entire party. But Alex can't use magic, she immediately stops talking to us and walks away. Okay. Nash, stop getting closer to me, you weirdo. Friends is a strong word.
We seem to have guests, but I welcome those pursuing knowledge, as always. For you see, I am a student of knowledge, past, present, and future. I can foretell many things in the future. So, let's see your future. That's why you came to me today, isn't it?
No, I was actually just exploring the town. This was the last house left. Find is a strong word. Well, it's good to see that you keep company like what you are, Nash. I love it when Gnarl's abilities to piss people off are used for good. Yeah, she looks very much like a bad guy. Alright, so where is Mel? Mel's. That statue looks so different from the other ones we've seen. Ah, there we go. Let's go see about meeting one of the 4 heroes, shall we? Ah, it means you might want to keep your mouth shut. No? Well, there seems to be some resentment about Jessica. Alright, let's go see Mel.
I'm Meldial Kirk, governor of Maribia. Since you're new here, I'll warn ya. If you dare to make any sort of trouble in my town, I'll pop your tiny little heads off your twiggy little necks and mount them on me trophy wall.
Okay. Well, I've got the ring. Help me. I didn't bargain for this. I'm gonna have much chance of this. I give him everything I've got. Right, last shot. I'm glad I only used one herb on that. But it absolutely counted it. I've got no health. Why do we keep letting Nal do the talking? Well, I think we've accomplished all we can here. It was interesting enough. Get my full heal. Let's go see about finding Ramus. Saving's actually a good idea right now. Alright, so Ramus was in the jeweler's shop, which was around here. Oh, it was this, wasn't it? Alright. Freshly minted from Quark's Mighty Keister. Are we admitting that we know this is Dragon Poo? Dragon Zirconium. What? No, I think we can get more. It's worth more than that. I'm gonna go talk with Nash. They can walk down Black Rose Street and do the dance. Nash, are you done yet? Alright. We're just gonna have to take this 20,000, aren't we? I wonder where the next dragon could be. Alright, come on. And we're off. I want to check this back room. So he's made a runner into the sewers through a secret passage he had. The fact that, like, the store itself had to have been successful enough. So the fact that he's just taken the Dragon Diamond and run, abandoning the store, says to me that the Dragon Diamond is worth a hell of a lot more than anybody here can pay. Alright. Let's go through the sewers and beat the guy up. We should get Ramus equipped first. Possibly see about getting Nash back in the party. An extra attack is an extra attack. God damn it. Looks like Nash isn't getting new equipment. Shoulder. Alright, let's see if we have enough money to go and buy Ramus a new weapon as well. Come on, chop, 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 chop. Might be worth moving Ramus onto bows then. Alright. Visit the Althea statue. And let's head into the sewers. And throw down a save. What a jaunty sewers theme. That looks like a tapeworm. Rock snake. Yeah, I feel like giving Ramus a bow at this point is probably going to be a reasonable idea, since he can't equip any of the better swords. But he can equip the bow. Plus, boosting his range isn't a bad idea. Yeah, it seems like we're at the point now where Ramus is doing less damage than Lunar. Ugh. Can't go up there. Wonder where the other pathway leads. Nowhere. Excellent. That makes things simpler for me. I love this brisk movement. Like, I don't even need a run button. It feels like the standard movement is quick enough, but also, like, not too quick. Great. Yeah. Come on, guys, take it out. Do better than that. We're probably a little further down than I'd like to be able to go back and get the bow for Ramus right now. But definitely after we're done with the sewers. No. Yes. I appreciate that Ramus is finally faster than the enemies. That'll probably change soon when we come across some newer enemies, but still. Fish. Fish came out of nowhere. Oh god, there's 5 of them. Just thinking how crazy it is, like, how few levels we've gained since the first dungeon. Like, we went from level 1 to level 8 or 9 for everybody in the first dungeon. And now here we are in what I think is the 3rd dungeon, and we're not that much higher than we were when we left the first. There's limited encounters. Like, without leaving and re-entering the area, there's a limited number of encounters per area. And let's be fair to you, you can call me a slacker on a lot of things, but when have I ever slacked on grinding? One time with Final Fantasy VI doesn't count, I was trying to do that quickly. Even then, I did some grinding in the FF6 run. God damn it, Flame. Wait a minute, Carl Weathers? I thought Carl Weathers died years ago. Oh shit, you're right. It was in The Mandalorian. Am I thinking of them? Hmm. No, because I knew Michael Clark Duncan died. And I remember thinking to myself, like, it's such a shame Michael Clark Duncan died. And his character in Sin City was played by a weaker actor in Sin City 2, which was a weaker movie anyway. And Michael Clark Duncan was great. Who played his character in Sin City 2? I forgot that they'd recast Miho. Dennis Haybert. Right. Man, Sin City 2 was just not good. And the recasts were, like, so obvious and weaker. And the recast Miho, so she was played by Jamie Chung instead of Devon Aoki. And it's like, but Devon Aoki pulled it off basically perfectly. Is it though, Teague? That was dreadful. I stopped watching Penny Dreadful partway through season 2. Which isn't good, because it's like, I really like Timothy Dalton. And I was down to watch it because Timothy Dalton was in it. But, like, it has an ensemble cast, and they're all just mostly there. Like, what a waste of a really good cast. Hmm. Yeah. Josh Hartnett just felt so disconnected from everything else as well. It's like, hey, we got Josh Hartnett, but he's not connected to the main plot at all. He's just off on his own, doing his own thing. And occasionally might be in the same part of London as the other characters. The whole thing was just weird. Could not tell you what it was about. The first season was about vampires. The second season was about witches who wanted revenge for something, and I stopped following it after that. Speaking of Josh Hartnett, though, like, it's crazy how star-studded the cast of the original Sin City was, though. Sin City was fucking great. What a stylish movie. And the fact they tried to do it again twice is just kind of embarrassing. Yep, you got it right on the nail there, Teak. The spirit. Frank Miller takes a project that was definitely meant to be something else. Look, the spirit's ridiculous and it's funny, and again, it's got a decent cast doing crazy shit, but it's not a good movie. And also, it's Sin City Light for some reason. Like, Frank Miller, for some reason, decides to be a director, probably because of Sin City, because he got a director's credit on that. Like, he ends up with the rights to Will Eisner's The Spirit, and decides to just make Sin City again. It's like, if I was a fan of The Spirit, I'd be pissed. Indicative of Frank Miller with almost everything he's done, like, post-2002. No, Clem. You will stay here and you will discuss Sin City with us. It's alright. It's alright if you're looking for more. You take care of yourself, Clem. We'll catch you later. Is it one of the worst things that it's a better Sin City movie than Sin City 2 was? Like, I'd rather I watched The Spirit in cinema. Like, fucking think about that. But, like, I'd rather rewatch The Spirit than rewatch Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. And I feel like that's really bad. Yeah, I've only seen both of them once, but I remember at least enjoying The Spirit more than Sin City 2. This time featuring the ghost of Bruce Willis. In a scenario that didn't need to exist and added nothing by existing anyway. It's like, hey, yeah, we got a couple more stories adapted from the comics, and also an original story, and the original story is one of the worst things. Him has gained a level and nothing else. But no, like black and white boobs. That's gonna be something we'll have to rewatch for the thing we're doing, Teak. But good news for you, we'll also have to rewatch another Eva Green sequel to a Frank Miller production. Which I feel like that narrows it down enough, but if you can't figure out what I'm talking about with that, then I'll be very surprised. I can't believe there are 6 fish here. I'm sorry, 7 fish. The main thing I remember about the spirit, though, splice both of them together in one long movie in chronological order. Like, you talk about only remembering Eva Green and her boobs from Sin City of Dames Kill Thought, and like there are like 3 things I remember from the spirit. Samuel L. Jackson just being ridiculous. The immortal henchman that he had, and Scarlett Johansson as his incredibly attractive assistant. In what I think is the hottest thing Scarlett Johansson has ever done. Is it Johansson or Johansson? I don't care. Yeah. But yeah, like, Sin City's cast, like, the original Sin City, the love interest realizing the spirit honestly loves every woman he meets and honestly loves the next one as soon as he leaves his spirit. Was that Eva Mendes? Was Eva Mendes the love interest in that, or am I confusing it with Ghost Rider? Because I know she was the love interest in that. He was in the movie. But yeah, like, for as experimental as it was, and especially the time period it came out, when these kinds of things weren't all over the place, like, I feel like experimental, weird, interesting movies will probably be more likely to get you a decently sized star these days. Like, Everything Everywhere All at Once has Jamie Lee Curtis in it. And it's a weird fucking idea, and it's great. But, like, for as experimental as it was, and weird as it was, and the way they had to shoot the movie and everything, it is crazy that Sin City has such a star-studded cast. Like Josh Hartnett, Michael Clark Duncan, Rosario Dawson, Bruce Willis, Nick Stahl, Michael Madsen, Elijah Wood, Mickey Rourke, Rosario Dawson, Carla Gugino. I never remember how to pronounce her name. Jessica Alba. Like, that movie has such a crazy cast. And they're all great. Clive Owen, Benicio del Toro, Brittany Murphy, Alexis Bledel, who's in Gilmore Girls. Like, what a cast. Was Rutger Hauer in that movie? Did Rutger Hauer play the priest? Rutger Hauer? Need to look into this now real quick. Sin City. Film adaptation. Yeah, Rutger Hauer was the priest. Nick Offerman was in Sin City, what? Find your edited 300 cut. Like, seriously, what an insane cast. Especially in, like, 2005. Right. I can't think of another movie that's as star-studded as that. Before, like, something like Avengers Endgame. Which is, honestly, only if you take into account cameos and such. Like, yeah, here's Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer appearing in this one scene with no lines. Mm. Yeah, that's also part of what I'm talking about as well. Because, like, you could turn around and say stuff like, oh, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, but a lot of the cast of Lord of the Rings, while they'd appeared in other stuff previously, were made by Lord of the Rings. There's, like, sure, Ian McKellen, Sam Astin. Viggo Morgenstern had been in stuff previously, though I honestly couldn't name anything. Liv Tyler had been in previous stuff, Hugo Weaving. I have no doubt Elijah Wood was in stuff before that, but I could not name anything. And it's why I single out Michelle Pfeiffer and Michael Douglas in Avengers Endgame. Because they were big before Marvel. Like, way before that. And you only get that many people in Endgame specifically because it's a crossover movie. That fish can go for a while. Some of the Christopher Nolan movies, maybe? Like, Inception has a pretty extensive star-studded cast. But even then, like, it's not as many people as Sin City. It's like, what do you got with Inception? Leonardo DiCaprio, Michael Caine, Cillian Murphy, Tom Hardy, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Elliot Page, Pete Postlethwaite. Pete Postlethwaite was in that movie, like, goddamn. What else was Pete Postlethwaite in? That's right, Alien 3. And Alien 3. Charles Dance was in that as well. Those are good hits. This dungeon's starting to wear on our resources. Oh, Leo Void threw me a follow. Thank you, Leo. The follow notifications haven't been working. And also, the bot hasn't been telling me that people have been following me. Which is frustrating, but thank you very much, Leo. I appreciate that. Good thing I checked my emails. What about you, T? Can you think of any movies with such an extensive star-studded cast? I can't believe between the two of you, you couldn't kill this fish. But even then, like, considering stuff like that, like, what else is there? The only thing I'm coming up with is, like, Love Actually, which is also something of an anthology thing and has a fairly star-studded cast, I guess. Maybe that's really the key to it, like, that's the whole thing. I guess the main point is that Sin City is much better than it had any right to be. Like, that movie should not have turned out as well as it did. Pulp Fiction's a good point, actually. Those stories are a little more connected, though, so I think it keeps a smaller scope. Movie 43. The main thing I remember about Movie 43 was that it had a huge cast, Hugh Jackman was one of them, and that it was apparently awful. And beyond that, I don't know. No, even Expendables never had as big a cast as that. Like, Inception probably had a bigger cast than Expendables. And by the time you get to Expendables 3, and it's all like, yeah, we've got the new, younger generation of Expendables. And it's like, cool. Don't know them, don't care. The only person I recognise there is Ronda Rousey, and I don't think she's a good actress anyway. Though, to be fair, Expendables 3 is probably the best movie she's done. I remember seeing her in, like, Fast and Furious 6, and she wasn't good. But she was pretty good in Expendables 4, Expendables 3. Ocean's 11's a good call. Rat Race, goddamn. Are you just looking these up now? Not the last two. I haven't seen Rat Race in a long time, but I remember it being funny. Were you Tricked Star or were you Trigonometried? You know, because Triggered, Trigonometried. You know what I'm talking about. How you doing, Star? I didn't do much damage at all. Trigged. Understandable, Star. Happens to the best of us. Got the whole weekend to look forward to, or are you working over the weekend? You pretty good? Awesome. We're talking about movies with, like, extensive star-studded casts. I believe the proper term is ensemble casts, but, like, bigger than usual is what we're generally thinking. Those things can chase. Now you're off. Excellent. I remember hearing about Ocean's 8. Mars Attack. Mars Attacks is a really good one. Like, absolutely. Good call, Star. That cast is so star-studded that they cast Jack Nicholson twice. I'm so overdue a rewatch of Mars Attacks. Yeah, I remember Ocean's 8 being a thing, and apparently it's not very good, it didn't do very well, and that and stuff like the supposed female-led Pirates of the Caribbean reboot, or spin-off or whatever, that got cancelled, and the female Ghostbusters reboot. And both characters die, yeah. And it's like, Ocean's 8 probably would have done better if it had just been an original female-led heist movie. I feel like calling... Oh yeah, George Clooney's sister is gonna get her own team together to do a heist, and the entire movie you probably just sat there thinking, is George Clooney gonna make a cameo? Which itself takes away from the whole point of the movie. And like, it would have probably just been better if it had been like 8 chicks going rob Vegas. Like, I feel like a lot of these female reboots would probably do better if they weren't reboots. You want to take over the world, you're gonna need lawyers. Danny DeVito in that movie is great. Tom Jones. Like, Tom Jones just shows up partway through. What a good movie. And like, I feel like it's the same with like the Ghostbusters reboot. Of like, if it was just 4 women like making a ghost hunting business and it wasn't called Ghostbusters, it probably would have been better perceived. Not necessarily received better, but perceived better. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. No, but there is the mini game in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. They crawled from Uranus. Which you can see really early in the game, actually. There's a game console hooked up to the TV in CJ's house. And if you play it, the game in there is They Crawled from Uranus. Yes, Sarah Jessica Parker. Flame, it's your fault Carl Weathers has died. I can't believe you do this, Flame. I'm Gilmore's crocodile's fault. Clem said it was the Predator's fault. Over here. Anytime. Predator is so good. Like, I love Dylan. I love that Predator is like, it's at the the peak of that 80s action movie machismo bullshit anyway, and you've got this cast that is like full of these huge dudes, and like, okay, so, oh Jesus, 5 of them now. So you got Schwarzenegger, Bill Duke, Carl Weathers, Jesse Ventura, Sonny something, the guy who played Billy, and then 2 other guys who are smaller, but it's fine, don't worry about it. And it's like, oh yeah, they're all like this an elite military, like paramilitary unit that specialise in hostage rescues. They're awesome and badass, but they're also good people who only do their good jobs. You know, the usual nonsense, probably gone a little overboard with that. And then, like, they have the opening, and the whole first half hour or so is set up like a very traditional Schwarzenegger movie. And the fact that it plays out like that, and they all start dying, and it slowly becomes a slasher movie, is such a good idea. I love it. Stick around. Stick around. I think it's so good. Is it Peter Cullen or is it Peter Welker? It's one of the two. No, you're right, it's Peter Cullen. Fair play. Bunch of slack jawed words we're not allowed to say anymore. This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. Like me. Yeah, Predator's such a good movie. And I like Predator 2 as well. I think Predator 2 was definitely underrated at its time. And, like, if you pay attention, the Predator in Predator 2 is clearly very different. Frank Welker, thank you. But yeah, no, I checked. It's Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime. The voice of Optimus Prime. Frank Welker is the Megatron VA, and the Fred Jones VA, and the Scooby-Doo VA, and so many other voices over the years, over the decades. Yeah, like, if you pay attention in Predator 2, you can see that the Predator is really different to the Predator in Predator 1. Like, it's not as cautious, it's way more prideful, and aggressive. And it's cool detail. This isn't Predator. Flame, when are you going to stream Predator Concrete Jungle? And Soundwave. And Dr. Claw. I am not prepared for a boss fight. AVP Gold and AVP 2 and AVP Primal Hunt and AVP Extinction and the AVP arcade game and AVP for the Jaguar. I didn't save. We can't rewind. Fuck. Can I attack this thing physically? That's a lot of damage. Yeah, AVP in the arcade was really good. But Alex is the main character. Really don't think that's going to be the case, Flame, and I'm actually really frustrated here. I didn't expect that guy to pull out a boss fight, and I haven't saved. And, like, I've got nothing. Yeah. That's like the last 45 minutes. Like, that's before we went back out of the sewers to re-equip Ramos. This game not having dedicated save points is like, what's the word for it? Like, it's how you remember. It's how I remember to save in stuff like this. I think that's going to do it for us for today anyway. Old is still really fucking hurting. What I'll probably end up doing is getting back there off stream. If I do it off stream, I'll be able to fast forward through a bunch of it. Let's at least get the bow for Ramus again. Yeah, basically. Like, you forget just how much of a reminder to save the save points actually are when you don't have them. Because I could do grinding on fast forward now, like going through everything we just did. The problem is, it's all going to sound like this for maybe 20 minutes. So I'll have to get back there off stream. As soon as we hit like 600. Was it 650? Something around there. 700 just to be safe. Yeah. It is the risk you run with playing old RPGs like this. And something I was absolutely prepared to deal with. The big issue more than anything else is just the lack of save points, meaning I have to remember to save myself. And if you've been following this channel for a while, you've seen how forgetful I can be about stuff like that. So what's going on with other stuff? I started A Link Between Worlds again. I want to go through that game again. I remember really enjoying that when I first played it. Which would be years at this point. But yeah, I remember when I first picked up my 3DS, and that was one of the games I got. And I started playing it, and I was intending to do it, because I got my 3DS. And I ended up doing Ocarina of Time 3D before Link Between Worlds. I bought them both at the same time. And Ocarina of Time 3D, I ended up doing like one dungeon at a time. Like, do a dungeon, put it down, come back to it the next day. And I intended to do the same with Link Between Worlds, and didn't. And beat it in 2 sittings. And it was really good. So yeah, going through that again should be fun. What about you guys? Are you guys playing any games at the minute? In your own time? I re-downloaded Battlefront 2 last night, like the modern, or the more recent Battlefront 2. And like, I'll probably play a few more hours of multiplayer on that. I honestly miss the days of stuff like Unreal Tournament. Because multiplayer in those was like just so appealing. In the original Metroid? Did you see the thing I posted on the modding channel? Metroid HD for the Messen 2 emulator? Kind of thing I'm surprised I've not seen on your stream already though, Teak. With how you go. Because I've seen that before, and the original Zelda HD texture pack, which is also really interesting. Like, it's really cool. It's really cool to see, like, where we're at with emulators now. Super cool. Yeah, it's mostly that, but for Metroid. They've released a trailer for the 2.0 version of it. Still playing RE4 make. Not as good as you think. I didn't have a huge amount of expectation for it to begin with. Like, it looks nice, but it's still going to be the original Zelda, and the original Zelda isn't all that fun for me to play. Where we go? I haven't... With the NES gameplay limitations, yeah. I haven't played RE4 Make since I did the modded stream. I feel like if I'm ever gonna do the original Zelda on stream, it'll be the Satellaview remake. That does sound neat. It does sound neat. I've still not done Separate Ways. I bought Separate Ways, I've not done it, and I have no idea when I'll get to it. Because I'll probably want to do that on stream as a first time thing, and we're not doing that this year. Which is probably going to be a thing that builds up over the year. Like, oh, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out this month. We're not doing it on stream this year, and I'm going to want to stream it blind. Ugh. Yeah. I finished Cyberpunk, finished doing all the gigs and the side quests, and now like the main thing left is the NCPD scanner stuff. And it's like, I don't want to do that. I feel like I'm finally done with it after like 85 hours. So now I'm just kind of not committed to anything really. I started Days Gone, and it's not bad. I don't think I'm going to end up finishing it. And it's pretty much entirely because of its focus on crafting and survival mechanics. And it's not something that I'm really into. I don't play these survival games. And I understand why the game does it, why the game has it. But it's not something I'm really interested in. I might keep going with it, I don't know, because the gameplay is decent enough, and it's got Sam Witwer in it as the main character, which was quite a pleasant surprise. And I like Sam Witwer. But I don't know if I'll end up sticking with it. I don't have anything else specifically set up at the minute. What did I download last night? I downloaded a few things of like, let me see if I like just push myself into jumping into these. Downloaded Octopath Traveler again. Tyranny. I would really want to give Tyranny a go. The idea sounds super interesting, but there's no controller support. So I'll have to push myself to just use mouse and keyboard. Disco Elysium, East 8, Lacrimosa of Dana, Pathfinder Kingmaker. See if I end up jumping into any of those. On my emulator, my handheld emulator, I am just kind of posting through Grand Theft Auto Vice City, which is enjoyable enough. And like I said, Link Between Worlds. Anyway, that's going to do it for us for today. I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Clem, Flame, Teak, Star, Leo, and Leo for the follow. Thank you so much. Ideally, we're going to be back tomorrow with more of this, and I will have done some grinding off stream. And really, by grinding, I really just mean gotten back to where we were. Maybe some grinding on top of that, I don't know. Well, like, just get back to where we were. That was like 45 minutes. Because I fought everything in the sewer. Which, again, is part of the problem you have when you have enemies on the field map. It's like, I don't want to leave any of these because it could leave me underleveled later. And what it left me was too exhausted to take on a boss that came out of nowhere. That I should have been expecting, to be fair. So yeah, probably more of this tomorrow, and then more Final Fantasy VII New Threat on Sunday with Clem. Look forward to that, should be fun. Should be fun. But in the meantime, Teak, you're doing more Alone in the Dark tonight, aren't you? Yeah. Like, check out Teak when he goes live later. Teak's cool dude. He's doing Alone in the Dark on Fridays. The original trilogy, which is bold. It's a bold choice. And worth checking out. Really is. Dungeon crawling is dangerous. And I'd be more prepared for it if I was used to saving regularly. Which, it came close to biting me in the ass previously, but it really did bite me in the ass today. And I'll have to get better about it. But yeah, check out Teak. Should be going live in a few hours with the conclusion of Alone in the Dark 1. The 1992 classic OG survival horror that's not necessarily the OG, but whenever anybody talks about it, they're always like, yeah, the grandfather of survival horror. The precursor to Resident Evil, even though functionally the precursor to Resident Evil is actually Sweet Home for the Famicom. But it doesn't matter, it's still a game worth checking out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So there's not really anything else to say except I thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care. We'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.